Hi guys, 732 Review Crew back. I am Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we are here with Clone Wars Season 4, Episode 3. I'm very excited for this one as we round out the Mon Cala arc. I'm very curious to see how it ends because I can't really remember, to be honest, this part.
I mean, the Corrin have to like turn on the Separatists.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All I want to know is what happened to Jar Jar. Okay,
Dude, and
I'm concerned.
they got the Gungans there in like an hour.
They did. That's why I said it has to be the Padme fan.
Alrighty, we're ready to start this one. Thank you for joining us. We're beginning in 3.
Should have been one ship too. I think Riff Tamsin is going to be relevant at any other point in this entire
No, I think this is his final episode. He's not even. He can't use the Force.
No one can use
He's
this.
just a shark.
It's pretty cool though.
Whoa.
I would have thought the prince would be easier to capture than the four of you.
It must be part of our plan.
I had the exact same thought.
Don't touch me.
Let go of her.
Rack 'em up!
They gonna play pool? What the hell is that?
Clamps.
Clamp them!
He's gonna get the clamps.
They got clamped!
I'm gonna
Piece of-
assume that's gonna electrocute them.
That's not what's gonna electrocute them.
He is very dangerous.
Wow, thanks, Kid Fisto.
The Gungan army was the last of the Republic's reinforcements.
No clone, sorry.
Won't be anymore.
The failure is mine, not the Republic's.
Get back!
Soka's gonna do some mentoring right now, it feels like.
My father were here, he could unite with No Sarai and the Corrin. The Corrin and Mon Cala have always had a difficult relationship, but it was respectful until Rift Tamsin arrived. The Mon Cala and Corrin people must be reunited. Count all the prisoners. Mon Cala, Gungans, clones. If we all fought together, we would outnumber our opponent.
Unity.
This is going to work. We'll need to let your people know.
We need Captain Akbar, and I think I know where to find him.
The royal bloodline must be broken.
Count Dooku, is this necessary? The battle is won. The prince has no army to rally. Now is the time for the Quarren to take the lead and think of rebuilding.
Rebuild. While this battle has been won, there is still a war going on, Senator Rai. A war in which you pledged your allegiance to the Separatist cause.
Finding out the bad man is actually your guy.
We now have the city under our
Sharks!
More sharks.
Oh, that's not good.
Looks like the Quorum leader is kind of regretting stuff now.
Yeah.
Is that even act? I mean, is he their leader? Because he's
Yeah.
their senator?
Yep. Senator for the Separatist cause. Like the Republic.
So he's their elected official. Okay. All right.
Or he's the one that orchestrated it, because it may
Okay.
not be elected.
Might not be elected, it could be appointed.
Oh,
Prince Li Cha? Are you a prisoner here as well?
I am here, but not as a prisoner. I've come with a message. As your future king, I have not lost hope. The time is coming when you will be free again. I will not fail you. Have courage. The next time I appear to you, I will appear as your king.
Hey.
he's really growing up. Remember in the beginning, he was like, I can't do this.
Well, it's been a traumatizing day.
Charlie makes a man out of a boy.
And in my position, I cannot afford to take chances.
Ooh. That's like, ooh.
That's fucked.
Essence now.
That's a different form of torture.
Anakin fucked up though by being protective earlier on
Yeah.
because he immediately noticed that he like had feelings.
Good thing.
You're alive.
Akbar, no.
You're right.
Prince, I knew you would survive the battle.
Captain, I need your help. I have a plan. I know how we can win this fight. We can overwhelm them.
But we are prisoners. If we revolted, thousands would die.
Not if the Quarren struck first and aided in our attack. Rift Tamsin murdered my father. Of that, I am sure.
The Quarren are being used. I've seen it happen before. Count Dooku has deceived them.
Never.
Oh no, Count Dooku. Count Dooku.
Rift Tamsin murdered my father.
Fucking droid.
You're injured.
I'll be ready to fight. With our future king.
Yeah. Faith.
Remaining clones to Gungans. What will your signal be?
When a Quarren attacks our enemy, that will be your sign.
Uh-oh.
You are under arrest.
Soka's like, hold up. Squirrel time.
Well done.
Stay your blade, my friend.
No squirrel time?
Char, leader of the Mon Cala people, and I demand to speak to your superiors.
Get me your manager.
Worked.
Your friend's time.
What's keeping them from just swimming out from between the
You're
tentacles?
both telling the truth.
Lightning
And know
between the
nothing
tentacles?
about the prince's whereabouts. Yes. I want that little one to see me in my rightful place as ruler of this world.
Haha. There's the truth.
That was not our arrangement with Count Dooku.
No, it wasn't your arrangement. It was mine.
You have to save her.
No, I don't.
War Crimes, the TV show.
Oh, and he just swam out. I thought he was gonna help them.
Create a bubble for her to breathe from. Use the force to push the water away from her helmet. I'm on it.
It's working. It's working.
Pretty cool, right?
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Jar Jar.
Padme, I'm sorry.
Did he just seal the helmet?
Jar Jar sealed my helmet with his.
Yes, sir. Isa Gungan waterproofing.
Ew.
Isa swims so good.
That's awesome, dude.
He just covers himself in phlegm.
Probably just secretes it from his body, actually.
No, he said they spin on each other and cover themselves with phlegm. For waterproofing.
Go get military power! You can't touch him.
I do not seek, nor do I want your respect. I have come to demand the freedom of my people.
Your people. They are my people, and under my rule. They, like you, are nothing more than slaves.
Your rule is not recognized here, Tamsin. My people are all those who live in these seas, whether they be Mon Cala or Quarren.
Hope.
The Quarren are already slaves, though they may not see it. No, Sarai, you knew my father. Whatever differences our people had in the past, surely you must know we can work together to make Mon Cala whole.
Well, no, Sarai. Would you like to join this pitiful little fish and his dead father?
As long as I live, I shall give all people of Mon Cala hope to fight another day.
That is why I have scheduled your public execution. Take him away!
Oh.
No, Sarai, there's still time.
I love how they still have not disarmed Ahsoka.
It took our lightsabers away. Okay. No, you're right, Dan. You're completely right. Oh, the droids took me.
Yep, Squirrel can have your light sticks.
Good job protecting the prince.
It's all part of the plan, Master.
I was hoping you were gonna say that. Anything I can do?
Unfortunately, this time it's out of our hands.
I'm not sure I like this plan after all.
No, Sarai and the Quarren are with you.
Yeah.
Here's your weapons, guys. Good luck.
Kill him!
Sharks. That's crazy. Are they just gonna eat him? They're gonna eat him alive?
Sounds like Jurassic Park up here.
Ooh, the sink. Ink.
Fight, Quarren! Fight!
Squink.
Yeah. Woo!
Damn, those sharks are bitches.
They were.
Like his little hand blast.
Yeah, it's like a wand.
Makes sense because underwater, you know, it's different. Ooh, squirrel! Squirrel!
Thanks.
Squirrel!
Send in more droids!
Roger. Alright, style points for that. Do a little flip.
Oh,
God.
Gungans. That's what the sticks do. They electrocute things. Oh!
Like jellyfish.
Oh!
I feel like the separatists don't know how to do subtlety very well.
Nope.
What do you mean?
Well, just all of it.
Woo! Oh.
Woohoo! Bro, what?
He just headbutted off. Yo, he's cracked. Oh, I love that music right now.
Big scary.
Oh!
Poke.
Oh, battle droid! Yeah, I missed those guys.
Kaboom!
Why would they put aqua droids in there? That makes no sense.
Yeah, that does not make sense.
Cheapest labor.
What happens when you cheap out on labor?
Hey, yo.
Princely Char. That's a senator?
No, I don't think so.
Fucking Prince is going crazy right there.
Oh, he got a blade. Oh, Jesus.
They're not blades,
It's
bro.
explosives? That's a little wild, bro.
It is disappeared.
Yeah.
The rule was at an end before it started, Tamsin.
I feel like fighting Tamsin is a bad idea.
Nah, he's got to earn this. He's got to earn this.
There's some plot armor here.
I killed your father without pity or mercy.
Then I'll return the favor.
He couldn't dodge that. Friends, run away. He's gonna explode with you. Ooh. Yikes.
Damn, bro.
Welcome to the Clone Wars.
That's
season 4.
Okay.
And it just got his head out there like that?
Yeah, I would mount that shit on my fucking.
Season 4 of the Clone Wars.
That's a person.
Huh?
A person.
So what? They just exploded him into bits on screen. Whatever.
As representative of the
What Snellum is that?
I pledge all loyalty to you.
And as your king, I pledge my loyalty to all people of Mon Cala.
I present King Lee.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
Yeah, no, that was really good. I like that whole pretty brutal deaths at the end.
I'm telling you right now.
What the fuck was up with the explosive knives, dude? They're just
welcome.
Yeah, no, considering he had never shown that he used weapons up until literally 30 seconds prior.
And it was like the most gruesome fucking, like...
Do you remember how he was killing people? He was biting them and mauling them like a shark.
Yeah, because he's a shark. But then instead he, out of nowhere, is like, chink. And I was like, what?
Disintegration knives.
What's the point of the knife? That thing's so tiny. And then it was explosive.
I thought they were so funny because they looked like the seatbelt buckles, just with like a knife that popped out.
They did.
And then they started blinking, and I was like, "Oh, this is silly." And they just
They remind me of those knives that they sell for divers that have was it carbon dioxide or they have carbon dioxide injectors. So when if you're like diving and a shark attacks you, you can actually stab the shark, and the knife injects like a lot of gas after it stabs too, so it like not only stabs but it blows just like that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad.
It's for sharks.
Yeah, it's actually great.
It's for shark diving. Yeah. This one was actually really fun. Season 4 of the Clone Wars, as you could tell in the first 3 episodes, is upping the battles, but it's also upping the gore and the seriousness of things a little bit.
I wouldn't call that gory.
Well, we saw a shark blown off, and we saw his head fall down. Like that was blown to chunks. That was a little bit more serious.
I don't think we've seen someone's like head just
for a TV show.
Yeah.
For a kids TV show that's trying to skirt the line, that's I think as gory as they can give you without
the season 1 Yoda episode would be shocked.
Yeah, that would be you would be shocked and appalled, but. This one was great. Princely Charles, we get to see him rally the Mon Cala as well as, the Quarren.
It's the Mon Cala.
That's true. Okay. And it's only because...
Did you notice that's how they pronounce it? Sorry.
They're fine. You're fine, don't worry. But you like how Separatists did the Separatist thing on every single planet, that, if they didn't actually... always exploit the planet and try to install their own leader, they probably would have a big faction.
Any level of subtlety at all.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's kind of boring. Because, they're just, the
Separatists? Yeah.
I feel like they rarely have, a gray area. People they're trying to convince are normally the ones in the gray area.
Well,
it's they're just the bad guys.
Well, if you take a step back, they are the diversion to the actual taking over of the Galactic.
Which is crazy.
So them being as milquetoast as possible, just generic evil, kind of makes you could do better, but it works because that's not actually the main villain.
Well, either way is fine for Palpatine. As Palpatine,
spoilers.
As Palpatine is the leader of the Republic and the Confederacy.
Yeah.
If he pushes people into the Republic, it works for him because when he converts the Republic into an empire,
yes, he's still actively building his empire.
But if he is able to instead conquer their planet as the Republic, if they're separatists, then he can use the resources anyway. But then there's also the fact that if the separatists somehow won the war, he also was ready to take over as the head of the separatists. So he was just pushing people towards every side, because for him, it doesn't matter which side you join, it's still his side, which is what actually at this point Count Dooku is aware of also. That
yeah. He's just a pawn.
Yeah. Well, Dooku wasn't a pawn. Dooku wasn't a pawn until Anakin was observed.
Yeah.
Because technically Dooku was.
But Count Dooku's the guy in charge.
Oh yeah, well, that's because he's also we
don't need to.
He's a count of a planet, Count Dooku.
Yes, I know.
Just like how we talked about that.
I know.
Yeah.
In the one meeting for
Sereno,
the separatists, he was very much like, oh, well, just as another politician like all of you, this is my stance, instead of whatever he actually is.
Sure.
But I like this
planet.
Sereno. He's very rich. He's a very rich man.
Where they just called a count. That would be like a county.
What was it?
Why wouldn't he be like a king? I don't know. I'll stop talking.
I mean, Count Dracula,
Yeah,
Count Dooku.
Count Dracula had a county's worth of land.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not rich off being a count. He's a fucking count.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It sounds more ominous. I was going to say I like this episode because we got to see why the separatists use droids. Because they're just so inherently milquetoast evil that the moment they've persuaded non-shark people to come to their side, they're like, man, you guys are like, this is fucked up. They were like, this I know we did this, but like, you guys suck.
I gotta point
so
out,
they were, you know what I mean? And that points out like why they need the droids, because the droids are like, yeah, sure, dude, just tell me who to kill. Like, that's it. Meanwhile, they have humanoids trying to do it, and they're like, we're not doing this. And the only reason the shark dude did it, other than also being inherently evil and milquetoasty, was like, he's also like, they made him a shark. So it kind of tracked a little more.
There's supposed to be like parallels that the clones will follow orders just as rigidly as droids will.
No. The whole point of them preferring the clones is that they still have like humanity and emotions.
I don't know
I thought
about
that was the whole point.
They also able to make their own decisions and learn independently because they're functional.
Sure,
creatures.
but like they still follow their commands to a T.
True, but the big thing is
like a droid would.
Yes,
for the most part,
but
yeah.
Again, they're not telling the clones like, "Hey, go massacre all these people." They're like, "Hey, go blow up all of these machines," and they're like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Wow.
I would go blow up a machine.
Are you saying R2-D2 is not a person?
He isn't.
He isn't.
He's a goddamn fucking legend.
I was thinking.
Great segue, Mikey. Great segue.
All right, guys. I'm done. Thank you for joining us. The 732 crew. I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
If you enjoy our content, make sure you check out our Patreon, which features full lunch for this and many others. Happy
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Which was last week. Now, if you haven't yet, make sure you do subscribe to our channel. It does help a long way. Let us know in the comments below what favorite part of this arc, what you're excited for in season 4. Spoiler free, or you can put a spoiler tag just so these guys don't look. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching Mikey's